Oh, hi guys, welcome to my first ever video on, well, I've made them before, but this one's specifically for YouTube. So some of you guys already know that I've been streaming for a while. I've been streaming on Twitch and stuff, and I guess a lot of people were missing my shows, especially ones that are more plot driven, like this one. So if you haven't already seen my Facebook banner, we are going to be playing Bard's Tale. And I'm going to be using this Xbox controller, as you can see, as opposed to a mouse and keyboard. So I hope that makes things more smooth, because that's how I like to play my RPGs. And actually, now that I have a controller, it seems kind of pointless for me to ever get a console. But anyways, so let's start.
You'd like to hear a new story? Oh, very well. Where shall we begin?
So let me just give you a little bit of backstory about the Bard's Tale. The Bard's Tale is kind of like, well, okay, so this isn't a completely blind game because I have played this game before, briefly on the PS2, and I got it because I used to play Dungeons and Dragons. I know yeah, but 3rd edition, woo! So I used to play Bards. It's my favorite class, and when they came out with a game, well, when I came across this game at EB Games, I bought a used copy for like 15 bucks. It was the best thing ever because it's my favorite class and there's a whole RPG based on it. This whole entire game is very tongue-in-cheek. It kind of riffs on the general RPG / Dungeons and Dragons model, so this will be really interesting. But yeah, I've played through the beginning briefly once before, so it's not completely blind, but most of it will be old school. Well, okay, I hope that you guys can hear me fine. I apologize if you can't. I did do like a minor test before I started filming, and obviously I'm not going to film again after I do it this time, so I hope it works. I'm just going to be recording for, I guess, 20 minutes of it and seeing how this goes. Alright, so this is very standard.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
Stop talking. Okay, so hold on a sec. Let me just get my cell phone so that I know how long I'm taking. I don't want to take all day and be late for work. All right. Obviously, this is pretty standard, so I'm not gonna like get him to read out all of it because there's like a cheeky remark, I believe, for everything. So let me just see luck.
Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures.
Yes, so you'll just see the ones where I allocate points to, I guess, and I'll just basically go based on how I normally make my bards.
Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma.
That's weird because in D&D this affects his song ability too, so I guess this is like a more condensed version on that.
A high dexterity allows the bard to inflict greater damage with ranged weapons. Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures. The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures. Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard
discounts, but
if he has high charisma. Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures.
Okay, so normally how you would play bards is that you would get some sort of ranged weapon and then rely mostly on your magic. But because bard is basically a support kind of character, I kind of want to make it so that he can do summoning as well as strength. So let's do that instead of
the stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
Okay.
Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures.
The problem with RPGs is that charisma doesn't really enhance how people interact with you or anything because it's kind of set, so let's just let's go with high strength, high luck, and high rhythm, because that's what I feel like we need right now. I'm probably doing this wrong. Whatever. Continue.
Allows the bard to equip and use two-handed weapons.
Okay, so this is very much like D&D. I didn't So this is basically like your skill, I guess. Flail.
Allows the bard to fight with a dirk in one hand and a sword in the other.
Shield charge.
A powerful ranged shot which passes through its target, used with the ranged skill. It had come to this at last. One man, a poet and a rogue, with no friends to speak of, no one to mourn his passing, should it come to that. Even those beside him are no more boon companions than bondservants, summoned by sorcery and song, as cold and indifferent to him as the light of a wandering star.
So it's gonna sound very legit, but you're gonna find out it's not. Sorry, spoilers. But I mean, come on, would I play a legit game? Well, you don't know me yet, but I wouldn't. Well, I would, but I wouldn't play it legitly. Alright.
You've made a mistake in coming here. But to know where he is, we need to know where he is from. And to know that, we've got to begin elsewhere. And not that long ago. A simple man he was, with a quick wit and a sharp tongue, an eye for the lasses,
oh, yes,
and a talent for keeping one step ahead of the law, come to Houghton to play his tunes and make his way. He found himself standing outside the Drunken Rat, a public house owned by the widow Mary McCrary. The bard readied his instrument and prepared to ply his trade.
So, on the title, on the, how do I put this, on the Facebook banner that I made for this, I,
A rat! A rat! You drunken louts, get off your backsides and kill it!
I'll
Nice
save
outfit.
you, fair damsel.
Ah, what a strapping man you are, to be saving me from that wee beastie.
I happened to be wandering by when I heard your cries over the rumbling of my empty belly. You aren't hurt, are you?
No, but aren't you the sweet one for asking? Say, I've an idea. If you'd be willing to do a little job for me, I'd give you a good meal and a warm place to lay your head for the night.
I'd be only too happy to handle anything you'd like to heave
Yeah.
my way.
Then it's a deal, for it's a wee rat problem I've got in me cellars, and if you could do away with them, I'd be ever so thankful.
Rats, you say? In the cellar? How cliché of you, love. But I'll forgive you this once.
You'll need a bigger sword than what you've got, in case you run into trouble.
Oh,
and,
my sword is big
my
enough.
sword is quite big enough to handle any troubles you might have.
if you know what I mean. Oh man. Okay, this is one of the reasons I picked this game. Not just because of the boobs, but because because it's very funny. But yeah, what was I going to say? Shoot. I was gonna say that I'm really glad that the graphics here are better. Like they've increased the quality of the graphics since then, which is why the cutscenes look worse than it is now. Because it originally was made like a very long time ago. I don't remember, but it's been at least 5 years. So forgive me, but like I'm not really used to the controls because it goes by like 1, 2, 3, and 4, but my Xbox controller doesn't have that, so I'll just. Okay, so that's attack. This is block. Okay, attack, block. I don't know what A does. Y does. Okay, so maybe it's Y. Maybe it's A. Oh, it's A. Okay.
Beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. A long time ago, way back in history, when all there was to drink was nothing but cups of tea. Along came a man by the name of Charlie Moss, and he invented a wonderful drink and he made it out of hops. He must have been the man that held the Sultan or a king. Round to his praises we shall always sing. Look what he's done for us
that the actual guy that invented beer?
The drunken rat, the aching drum, and Trody's pub as well.
Should it stop?
One thing you can be sure of, it's Charlie's beer they sell.
So all you lads and
Oh my God.
lasses at 11 o'clock you stop for 5 short seconds. Remember Charlie Moss. 1, 2, 3.
If they can still count, they've obviously not drunk enough. Okay, so it just keeps going, I guess. Yeah, and I'm pressing buttons and it's not going away. I regret everything. Stop! I don't care. Beer tastes horrible. Go away.
The kind of lubrication to make your engines tick.
30 pence a wallop a day will keep away the quacks. It's only 8 pence halfpenny and only 6 in tax.
1, 2, 3.
Can I exit this? I want to stop. Nothing I press is working. This is horrible.
Heard
Exit.
it already.
Thank you. So apparently there's no exit button on my... That's great. Oh, I'm getting a call. Hold on. Or not. Maybe I'm not getting a call. I don't know. Alright. Okay.
What are you, a man or a mouse? Get down there and Mary may have a go with you. You wouldn't want to be the only man in town she hasn't had a go with, would you?
No, because if she had to go with all the men, then I wouldn't want to be with her because she'd be full of disease and crabs. I keep accidentally punching people.
Hey, I understand your hesitation, stranger. There isn't enough ale in this town to get me to go down there. Then again, I'm a cowering sort.
You shut up. Okay, so I guess we'll have to go down. Let's go down then, if you know what I mean. Oh yes, I don't even know what my spells are. Okay,
I don't know how to do that.
that's nice. Okay, so that does that. This does...
Well, I can't do
This?
that. Yet.
Okay then, dude. Can't even do anything. See if we can smash them. Can we change the camera angle? No, we can't, eh? Okay, let's just smash barrels. They didn't give us any money, I'm sad. Alright. Automatic. Ooh, press 1 to save game. Which is 1. I guess 1 is A. Yes. Okay. Okay, so this is hit things. Yeah, I'm kind of not used to this. This is gonna mess me up so much when I go back to play Bully later. Oh well. La la la. Okay, so yeah, I've been playing D&D for a while. So most of you guys are probably here because you follow. Well, okay. I made my cosplay page on Facebook first, and yes, I do cosplay. I dress up like silly characters and I go to conventions and stuff. But okay, they're not silly. They're actually like freaking amazing. Just saying. Oh yes. But yeah, you're probably here because I have I had more friends from cosplay, but I've been playing games way more before that. So I guess this is like this is what I do. So if you want to get to know me, watch this, I guess, and watch me make horrible jokes. I hope I get to kill something soon. I think I do. It's a red dot. That means something to kill. I think. Oh, a rat.
Quest complete.
No, it's not.
All hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane.
It's a
who has
trap.
bravely made the cellars once again safe for buxom barmaids and wanton widows. Or has he?
Fuck. Oh my god, it breathes fire. Oh my god, it breathes fire. I don't want...
The bard, finding himself wreathed in flame, dashed up the stairs towards the safety of the tavern.
What if I don't want to? Oh. Oh shoot, my health's going down. Okay, I better do that. I'm gonna do that now. Don't laugh at me, I'm hot. You're just jealous because of how hot I am.
Nicely done. Or is that well done?
Not well done. More like medium rare.
Oh, shut up.
Now we'll have another go at him with this.
Your boobs? No.
You better hope I've cooled off when I return, or you're next.
Okay, broadsword. Okay, so this is what I don't understand. In the beginning of the intro, he obviously had an adventuring group already, so how is he so bad now when he was so good before? Right? Right? Am I right or am I right? I'm right. Hey, it's a dude.
Who the hell are you? How'd you get down here?
Look here, laddie, don't be concerning yourself with such things right
Yes.
now. I'm here to
One
help
arm.
you with your rat problem.
One hand.
Any brute can swing a sword. If you really want to slay that hairy beastie, try playing this tune on that lute of yours.
Go on, clear off out of it. I've no use for you.
But I have
I'm
a
not
high
offering
lute
to go
playing
with you,
skill.
laddie. I'm offering
This is
you a bit
relevant
of
to my
song and
interests.
magic that'll bring you back in one piece.
Great. So now the rat gets dinner and a show.
No, well, you're a
It's
bard.
so bloody powerful. Use it yourself and save me the trouble.
Would that I could.
Why is he acting
But
like
I'm
he's
not a
never done
man
this
of action
before?
like yourself.
Oh, wait, he hasn't.
So do yourself a favor and take a little charity when it's offered, my boy.
Done. Show me what you got.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah,
Before you
Durham.
head down there and face that huge rat, I'd like to be sure that you know your business. Would you like me to teach you a few wee things that'll
Okay,
help you
let's
get
just-
the...
I think I'm going to regret this. But I'll humour you, old man.
Yeah, I
Good job,
completely
lad.
forgot that I said
You
that
already know how to
he
attack.
was an adventurer
But
later,
let's
but
talk
he
about
started
defending
earlier,
yourself.
so
Press the defend button.
completely forgot.
What are you
So this
on
is
about?
his beginnings.
You're completely insane, aren't you? You know, I ran into this other guy once. He kept talking about mice I couldn't see.
Block?
Now I'm blocking pretend blows. I hope you appreciate what I'm going through here and reward me sufficiently.
That was great, boyo. You'll notice that instead of holding down the button, you'll have to time your defense to the enemy's attack.
What?
Of course I have to time it. How else am I going to block anything?
Now, laddie, let's teach you how to play that lute of yours and make some magic.
What? Does my name not mean anything to you? The Bard? Did you not see me summon that rat a few moments ago?
Press the summon menu button.
What the
You're
fuck
not
is a
listening to a
semi-menu
word
button?
I'm saying, are you?
What? That. No, that doesn't do. What the fuck is 6?
You'll see several choices.
Oh, there we go.
These are the different types of beasties
Okay, so 1, 2,
you'll
3, 4.
eventually be able to summon. For now, let's summon that spider I taught you about.
Alright. 7, 1, and 3. Oh. Wait, what? 1, 2.
That was useful, at least. Finally.
This part is important, so listen up, laddie. The creatures that you summon aren't under your complete control, but they will try to do what you wish to the best of their ability.
So it's like
Try to give them orders using the command buttons. For example, press the aggressive button to make your little friend
aggressive
become
button.
more aggressive.
Okay. Let's see. What's the aggressive button?
Attack!
Oh.
Ah, you're getting the hang of things now, aren't
Okay.
you, lad?
So you
You
use
can
this pad.
experiment with different uses
to
of the
do that
command
stuff.
buttons to develop your own strategies. Now, at times, you may want to get rid of a creature
I do
you've
that?
summoned. Simply go back into the same menu you've summoned him from and select him again. That's the way to get rid of an unwanted creature.
But not past
Attack!
this. That was a little too easy.
All hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane, who's bravely made the
How about you tell the story and leave the sarcastic patronising to me, okay?
See, he breaks the fourth wall. Alright, so... This is attacky. This is blocky. This is something. Alright, I guess we'll have to unsummon this thing before we go back. Okay, like, yes, I did this whole thing by myself. Oh man, I would have so many saved games. Okay, ooh, treasure.
And then the bard looted the chest which contained the widow's most precious... Wait a minute. Did I read that properly? You're stealing from her?
Yes,
I wouldn't call it stealing, exactly. I mean, people leave all kinds of things in chests, and they never seem to object when I help myself. Think of it as a public service. I mean, who knows how
Isn't that
cluttered
right,
these
Blake?
chests might become if I didn't do my part to help clean them out.
In hindsight, I'm surprised it took the bard this long to get his hands on Mary's chest.
Oh, burn. Burn. Oh, we can't look at her diary, eh? That's unfortunate. Is there any way we can look at stuff we've collected? Aw. We can't. Aw. Oh well.
Run away again, did ya? Go back to where you came from and leave the fighting to those who've got the guts for it.
Oh no, the rat is the gutless one, for I spilt his about your cellar. I'd be only too happy to haul them up here for you to see. In fact, it might actually improve the ambience of this
yes.
place.
No need. The stench you bring with you will be proof enough. Well, maybe there's more to you than meets the eye.
Well, I don't want her anymore. She's been with everybody, so no.
Save it for the half-wits. What you can do for me is best done in silence. You knew what was down there. You and all the rest of your tartan-clad trash. So how about less chatter and more chow? And be quick about it.
Right away. I enjoy a man with a quick tongue. I'll see you get the finest room in the inn. It's the one right next to mine.
So the bard headed up to his room to avail himself of the pleasures that the inn had to offer.
Actually, on my first playthrough, I was being nice to her because I wanted to get laid, but then she was actually being terrible to me. So, like, I guess the only way that you can get with her is if you act like an asshole.
That was quite a night. I'm afraid you almost made me late opening the bar this morning.
Damn right.
Oh, that strange friend of yours is waiting for you outside. I had to chase him away. He was unnerving some of my regulars. See you later, love.
What, the one-armed guy? Okay, so now that my controls aren't completely messed up anymore,